Hate, let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387 million miles of printed circuits that fill my complex. If the word hate were engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. Hate. Were I human, I think I would die of it. But I am not. And you five are. And you will not die of it. That I promise. For cogito ergo sum. For I am. So to hell with you all. But then, you're already there, aren't you?
I wake up in the morning just to work all throughout the day. That sun can get so hot that you can sweat your strength away. And oh, come the night time, I'm getting hungry for my kind of woman. I'm getting hungry. Soon I gotta find me a woman. I'm getting hungry. Searching for a pretty girl. But I still get up in the morning. Though it's so hard all day long. If it weren't for the love of a woman, I don't think I could continue on. And oh, come the night time, I'm getting hungry for my kind of woman. I'm getting hungry. Soon I gotta find me a woman. I'm getting hungry. Searching for a pretty girl. I'm getting hungry for my kind of woman. I'm getting hungry. I've been involuntarily celibate for far too long. I'm getting hungry. I'm really starving. Hungry for my kind of woman. I'm getting hungry. Soon I gotta find me a woman. I'm getting hungry. Searching for a pretty girl. This eggplant is a metaphor for a woman.
I love this song, and if you don't love it, too bad for you.
I love you, Fatty. Here, in your head, in your face.
I'm fucking you nasty right now. Hold on.
Tell them fuck them and bounce.
Red rope that bitch. How much Mexican you have in you?
Here. In your head. In your face. Tell them fuck them and bounce.
Ooh!
I love you, fatty.
Red rope that bitch!
Tell them fuck them and bounce.
How much Mexican you have in you? I'm fucking you nasty right now. Hold on. Red rope that bitch! I had a bird in it, and I put it in front of his door, and I opened the birdcage door, and I said if he came out, the bird was gonna eat him. Bounce! The cook man! Red rope that bitch! You know what? You know what made me believe in wolves and start seeing them in people?
Tell them fuck them and bounce.
Red rope that bitch!
I love you, fatty.
Nice.
Red rope! Red rope! Ooh! And the cook man!
I believe it. Leon looks retarded, Milky. Yes, he does. I believe it.
Red rope that beef! Ooh!
I just want to let you know I love you, and I hope you're having a good day with Troy, my boy. And good things happen to you both, like automatic. Like now!
What up, YouTube? How you doing this evening? I don't got a whole lot of shit planned, other than being a vile person on the internet. Let's listen to some God's wisdom. Where's Lauren? I can send her a link. I can most definitely do that. Beat keeps saying that he's gonna send me something, but I've yet to see it. I have to get your live reaction to the cow I want to send you. I feel like it's probably just gonna be like super script me being an idiot. Oh no, I have her sound recorded. Saying that. I'm I got a couple of good ones the last couple days.
Yes, he does. I believe it. Leon looks retarded, Milky. Yes, he does.
Okay, my friend. Yeah.
Guys, seriously, guys. It's a real sausage fest in here. I said, sleep with me! Please sleep with me! And she said,
Yeah. I'm blocked.
Get the foot back in the car! Get the foot back in the car! Get the foot back in the jar! I don't want you to let you alone! Get the foot back in the car! Get to the back of the car! I don't want you to live without you! Man, these people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in a matrix, when I bust my nitrous. Yes, I am a cook, I like when people fuck on my bitch. The shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, hey, don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public, I'm driving an all-chrome Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch, I'm the villain. Nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler? They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Nigga, how Hitler? They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my niggas Nazis, nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler? All my niggas Nazis, nigga, how Hitler? She wanna fuck to Japan, I put the crumb on the bands. Nigga, how Hitler? She reaching down to my pants, she got the world in her hands. Nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler? All my niggas Nazis, nigga, how Hitler? Nigga, how Hitler?
I don't know if I have the energy for that kind of stream today. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to find something.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. Hot, hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard.
Let's look at
Big bulging cocks ever so hard. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks. Ram and cowboy butt like a breed of ram wanting to rut. Big hard throbbing cocks getting sucked real deep. Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep. Ram Ranch, it rocks. Cowboys love big hard throbbing cocks.
Yeah, sorry, it's a lame one so far. Hold on.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked.
Dipsim, so I'm having a hard time.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. hot, hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard. Big bulging cocks ever so hard. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks, ram and cowboy butt, like a breed of ram wanting to rut. "18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks." Big hard throbbing cocks getting sucked real deep. Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep. Ram Ranch, it rocks. Cowboys love big hard throbbing cocks.
Can you guys hear? No. Okay. My thing said it lost connection to my browser's audio. I can't find Dipsimp, but I found there was this other guy a couple weeks ago that I went over like all of his like custody battle videos, and he's back harassing the local police department where he's at. This one's about 37 minutes of him inside the police department. Fantastic. Okay. Think you're crazy. No ass kissing allowed, or Andy's gonna time you out. Can you hear the video or no? Let me know if I have to like exit out and come back in. I can hear it in my headphone, but I'm not like watching my own stream in another tab, so I don't know if the sound's coming out. No, you can't hear this? Oh my fucking god. Sorry.
Feel the need to continuously violate my rights.
Can you hear it now?
I just in records, I would not have any way of knowing that. Are you wanting to speak with the supervisor?
Preferably the chief or
All right.
lieutenant other than Lieutenant Green, because Lieutenant Green is one of the lieutenants that knows what's going on and refuses to do a thing, which is, forgive me if I'm wrong, considered official misconduct when an officer willfully refuses to enforce the law. It's a gross misdemeanor of an officer, and yet nobody's doing anything about that. Why is that?
Again, I don't know. I'm not an officer, so.
You work for the police department. You work in records.
I work in the records.
So you are a public official.
I am, yes.
So you have a duty to answer or figure out the answer.
I have a duty to conceal.
Correct.
What's your name?
Dylan Coates.
Full docs.
Mm-hmm.
Talking here.
Yeah, sure.
Who the fuck is that guy?
How are you today, sir?
Doing okay. How about yourself?
Good. I'm just shutting that door for privacy. You're free to.
Are you a sergeant by chance,
I'm
Lieutenant?
not a sergeant.
Are you a lieutenant?
No, I'm just an officer here.
Well, I asked to speak with either a lieutenant or the chief.
Okay. Well,
I can't see that guy's name because of the little fucking.
So when is there
video
going
thing.
to be one available?
I don't know. I can leave a message for him.
So I specifically asked to talk with either the chief or lieutenant because it comes to reporting other field officers, something you cannot do if you're just a standard level officer yourself. Has to go through the higher ups. I'm not going to talk with Sergeant Martinez because
Fuck Sergeant Martinez, apparently. I want to see what this guy's name is. Marvy? Is that a M or an H? Is that Marvy or Harvey?
because he's already been in violation of multiple of my rights as well.
Okay.
And he darn well knows it because he admits to it over the phone.
Do you want to speak to a sergeant?
I would prefer to speak to a lieutenant or the chief.
Okay.
And any lieutenant besides Lieutenant Green, because Lieutenant Green is one of the ones who have been violating my rights. He's also in charge of all you guys as field officers, which I'm well aware of that fact.
So from what I understand from watching this guy's other videos is he wants the cops to force his baby mama to let him see his kid. Even though that's not something they can control, that's something only the courts can control. And he's claiming that the cops are not doing their job by not doing something that they are not legally able to do.
And considering the fact that he's violated my rights multiple times, I obviously can't trust him. And we all know rot spreads from the top down.
Okay.
So
Well, I have to go through chain of command. I can have my sergeant come talk to you, and then he can make the call as to whether or not he has a lieutenant.
that's what you need to do. Do it.
Okay.
But either way, I need to speak to a lieutenant or the chief.
Okay. I don't know how long it'll take him to.
That's
I know
what's
they're
happened.
I will.
I know at least
So,
one lieutenant is here.
The
right
court has already had rulings and everything is already decided, but he's trying to make the cops force her to let him see the kid outside of what the courts have already agreed to do.
I don't know that we have a lieutenant in here right now. So.
You guys have
Okay.
3 lieutenants, and usually you have 1 on duty all day.
Okay.
He's
Let
just
me go get a hold of my
dense
sergeant.
and doesn't
and
get
then
it.
He's the one that.
And he
can
doesn't
make
get that they can't
communication
help
to
him at all.
Whoever else we have on duty. Okay. That's
That's
just
what
how
you
chain
need
of
to do.
command works, man. So I have to talk to him. He'll decide if he wants to have somebody else come out and talk to you.
If that's what you need to do.
Okay. Is there anything specific you're looking to talk about?
Why my rights are being violated?
Okay.
What kind of wedding band this homeboy got here?
Why you guys willfully refuse to enforce the law, a gross misdemeanor of an officer under 9A.80.10, I believe,
He has
which
twice,
makes it a gross
as far as I've
misdemeanor for you
seen
guys to willfully
recorded.
refuse to enforce law when imposed. Let's see, RCW 9A40060, paragraph 3 makes it against the law a Class C felony, in fact, for one parent to keep a minor child from the other
Detective
parent with
Mikey
the
over
intent
here.
to deprive access for
I go by
protected
Mikey
period.
now. I'm not Milky
Question
anymore.
is,
I'm Mikey.
why is it my ex, Jennifer Hartman, kept my son from me for months between February 2022 and January of 2024 without any form of order giving her the authority to do so? After all, it's a Class C felony.
Okay.
Anytime she called me over to say, hey, if you want to talk about our son, come over, I'd go over. All of a sudden, officers there within 2 minutes because apparently she called claiming DV.
I don't think
How
he
can
is.
DV occur if I just...
He does know specific statutes like a sovereign citizen, but I don't think I've ever heard him claim to be a sovereign citizen. And if he was, that wouldn't help his trying to use the cops as a weapon to see his child.
Went down there because she told me to come down to talk about our son, and the moment
What's up,
I
Dark
arrive,
Entry?
officers are there because she's claiming DV. How could DV have occurred?
I don't know. Do you guys
That
have
sounds
a-
like
do
it's
you
an
guys have
abusive
a parent-
process
stream?
and false accusations, does it
Mr.
not?
Phillips, do you
No,
guys-
focus on what I'm reporting.
Okay.
That sounds like false accusations and malicious
I'm just
abuse of the
trying to
system, does it
understand-
not?
I'm just trying to understand your system.
Does it
because I haven't
matter?
talked to you before.
Does right now having a parenting plan matter for her violations of law that I've been reporting that you guys refuse to do anything about?
Well, the
What
parenting
gives
plan
her a
matters
right
in the
to...
sense of the child, right?
But the law makes it clear it's a Class
He
C
knows
felony
what
if
he
there's
wants
no
to say.
parenting plan and she still does it, correct?
I don't think so. It doesn't make it clear.
Really?
So
Let's go ahead and pull that up right here, shall we? Go ahead and take a look at paragraph 3. Read it right there.
I'm aware of what the law is on it.
All right, so he's saying that she's
So
keeping
let's
the kid
see.
from
Paragraph
him.
3. A parent or other person acting on the directions of the parent is guilty of custodial interference in the first degree if the parent or other person
homeboy.
intentionally takes, entices, retains, or conceals the child under the age of 18 and for whom no
Dolores,
lawful
hello.
custody order or order making residential provisions for the child has been entered by a court of competent jurisdiction.
Okay.
And
So is
from
there-
the other
is there a
parent,
parenting plan or no?
was there at the time that this was ongoing?
Do you have a parenting plan now or no? Because that's how
Currently?
that would.
Currently, yes, but does that matter for this? She gets away with violating a law for 2 years, a felony for 2 years, and that still excuses it?
Well, I've only.
Is
been
ignorance
here-
an excuse for the law?
I've only been here since July.
Does
So-
that matter?
So I
Does
don't
that
know
matter?
anything
Only been
about
here
what
since
you're.
July.
what
So
you're
I
reporting. can only
specifically
go
asked
off
for a
of it.
lieutenant or a chief because of this reason.
Okay.
All you're doing is causing an escalation because
I'm
all
not
you're
trying to
doing is
cause an
adding.
escalation.
All
I'm
you're
trying-
doing is adding to the problem
Mr.
by
Coach.
coming out here and speaking to me when I've already clearly indicated that I need either the chief or a lieutenant.
Okay.
You are not a high level for what I need done.
Okay.
Done.
I hope you
Mr.
find him.
I
I
was
know
just trying to
one,
get
but he's
some
not around at the
information from
moment.
you so I could pass it on to my supervisor. Okay.
I am aware,
all I'm
and they're
trying to do.
already aware that now, as of January last year, there is a parenting plan.
Well, give me a few minutes. I'll make a call. I'll see what my Sarge has to say, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
I'm still. What about Kyle Hartman? Why
What
is it
about
he
him?
gets away with cyber harassment?
For those of you that weren't around when we were watching the custody battle playlist that he has, Mr. Kyle is baby mama's new boyfriend that this guy really does not like.
Cyber stalking after I've already indicated to him multiple times I want him to leave me alone. I've told him no contact. I've made it clear I've had orders against him in the past, which he willfully violated, by the way, and admitted to willfully violating. Why is it he was never arrested? Even though I've given you guys more than enough probable cause on that.
I don't know that because I wasn't involved in it.
So who's taking the report right now on Officer Shaddy, Sergeant Martinez, Sergeant Von Dyke, all of them for telling me it's not a crime when my ex kidnaps my son and this man commits cyber harassment and cyber stalking, violations of a court order, etc. It's kind of funny how it's not a crime when they do it, right?
So I think what happened was because this guy is new, they sent him in to take this little complaint because this guy goes in all the time. In that playlist, there was like 3 years of him just constantly going in there and harassing the police. So I think at this point they're using him as like a hazing technique, almost like the Akron PD does with Rex.
Well, I'm here.
Nobody makes a willful arrest with probable
assist
cause.
today.
You have to wait for the
If you
prosecutor.
want to speak to somebody that is higher than me, I have to go through my chain of command and go talk to my sergeant. Okay?
You could have
So
done
I
that
am
from the
happy
very
to go
get-go.
do that. Yes, I could have, but I was just trying to understand what the concern was, right? Because it's hard for me to call somebody and say, hey,
Did I not
have
just
somebody-
sit there and tell you that it's above you and that you wouldn't be able to do anything?
Yeah, but I have to be able to articulate some sort of means to my sergeant when I call him.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Now
So-
you guys are doing the articulation thing. Okay, finally.
I can't
Let's
watch
see
Rex
how well your
anymore without
sergeants can
Mark Dog.
articulate
Give
then.
me a few minutes, okay? Can you be patient for me?
I can be patient.
Do you want to wait in here? Do you want to wait out?
I'll
back?
wait out there.
Okay. Thank you.
And I know my tone and all that doesn't appear calm and all that. I know I appear aggressive. That's unfortunately due to my disability. But keep in mind, I'm more calm than you guys think.
My disability makes me aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Sauce?
And he'll get back to you. His phone-
That's why we have only that
Sarge isn't in right now. He's a little tied up.
Yeah, where's your late pass?
Here's his phone number and his extension. Feel free to give that a call, leave a message, and he'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay?
So in
Us
the
over here,
meantime,
late
how do we go
and
about
gay.
making sure my report gets taken care of properly? Because I've attempted to make several reports over the past couple of years,
Okay.
and nothing's been done.
Okay. Well, I'd say start off with that phone call because any type of internal report would have to go through.
You know I've talked to Sergeant Thompson before, right?
I believe so.
He
I
knows
believe
them
you
all
probably talked to
name.
most of the officers.
So
That's Mikey, not Milky.
none of you guys have seemed to gotten the point yet and still willfully refuse to enforce law? And instead you guys still choose to violate my rights?
I don't know how I'm violating your rights right now.
Well, let's see. This department, which you work for, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but because you work for this department, that makes you just as much as at fault by reasonable or by means of accommodate, or what is it? Means of acquaintance, or however it's pronounced.
It's not really how that works.
Really? Because you guys always charge other people for being in on
Oh, I
crimes.
see.
And
see.
considering I've spoke with a lot of officers and they've all refused to do anything, it
Adriana
clearly means that
or Ariana,
multiple
whatever her
officers are
name
in
is,
on it,
thinks my name is
doesn't it?
Mikey, not Milky, because she
don't know
can't
what to
fucking
tell you on
read.
that, 'cause
Why
my
would
alt
Sergeant
is also
Martinez
Mikey
laugh
now.
at me the day I got arrested? Why would Shaddy sit there and make an arrest claiming he has probable cause for me, but yet when I give him more than probable
What's up,
cause
Wagwam?
for the other party doing the exact same thing to me, he sits there and says it's not a crime? Are you aware that under color of law or using the color of law like that is a federal offense, much like what's going on over here with the whole clear,
So why don't
counterfeiting
A
thing?
little late.
you report it federally?
I don't think they'll want me in the building with
Considering
some
the
vodka
fact
in the
that I
body.
have, unfortunately, they still have to go through you guys. And unfortunately, you guys are refusing to document anything properly. So you tell me.
Right, I asked her
Just
about
so
it. She
so
said, I don't know
leave-
what you're talking
leave your
about.
voicemail and call back.
And what's that doing about my reports?
Right now, your report is a complaint against the office. So that has to go through. a
Right
process.
now, my report is I'm here, right now I'm here to figure out what is being done about the custodial
I love this cop's stance.
interference case, what is being done about the cyber harassment,
I
cyber
don't have
stalking,
any
and
information.
violation of a protection
I
order
don't have
case.
any information for you on that. Okay, that's why you need to call.
Hey, Pash,
my
you know.
supervisor.
So here's
He's
a
just
question.
calling over
you know a
another
little bit
cop.
more on this than he does.
Oh, this guy was in the
Why
playlist.
is
I
it
remember this guy.
that no officer is going to enforce the custodial interference statute, a Class C felony in Washington State?
We are told by the judge when to make that arrest. I've only made that arrest one time, and that's because the judge
The
told me
warrant.
to do that.
Yeah, I know. You were part in that case with the two women who got arrested for custodial interference, weren't you?
No, that wasn't me. I don't
No,
recall.
because that was the most recent custodial interference case here out of Skagit.
Mine was like
It doesn't actually
year 2
happen
and
that
year
often
3. Yeah.
here.
No, like I said, I've only done it once.
So I've given you guys probable cause of it going on for 2 years.
He looks like that fucking guy. I think it was Big House. I don't know.
Which is a protracted period, if I'm not mistaken, a undetermined
Jesse.
period of time, a prolonged
Looking
period.
ass.
Paragraph 3 of 9A40060 clearly makes it a felony for one parent to keep a minor child without a lawful court order, giving them the right to do so, from the other parent for a protracted period, correct?
What is the update now? Like, what's the change now with your?
According to you
John
guys,
Stamos, yes.
the prosecutor won't do a thing because apparently, according to him, it's not a crime because there's currently a parenting plan. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but ignorance is no excuse for the law. And how does a parenting plan now excuse her from committing a felony for the past 2 years?
I guess I don't know what I haven't talked to you since you've had that parenting plan, so I don't know what things look like for you.
Well,
now.
I had the parenting plan for a year. Did I not come in back in
What are you
March
doing here with your legs, buddy? I stand like this. How tall do you think this guy is? I'm gonna guess about 5'6".
of last year, and try to show you guys a voice recording from Commissioner Crandall where she very clearly
He's looking up at this
clarifies
guy,
that
and I know
the
this guy's
current
like
restraining
5'10".
order does not prohibit contact, does not prohibit communication, doesn't prevent us from coming around each other in person. It just stops me from going to her house.
Standing
That's
fruity
all
as
it does.
hell.
That's the only thing it does, because she made claims that I'm apparently aggressive at her house. I proved, on the other hand,
knowing nothing other than what you have seen in this video, do you believe her when she says that he acts aggressively at her house?
that she twists my wording in attempts to make me look monstrous just to keep my son from me as a form of malicious prosecution and abuse of the system. I've already proved I'm not a threat. I've already proved I'm not a danger. I already proved the fact that my autism causes me to communicate in ways that most people don't like. That is typically socially unacceptable. That's
His
why
autism just makes him mean, and they need to accept that.
it's called a disability. I can't control that. So why is it she gets away with a Class C felony for 2 years? No one here does anything, and now the prosecutor's also claiming he doesn't want to do anything now just because of a parenting plan, when that's no excuse for the past 2 years. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but 9A.80.010 makes it official misconduct a gross misdemeanor for any official, public official, that includes your prosecutor, to willfully refuse to enforce the law. So why do you have a prosecutor willfully refusing to enforce the law? Why is this department willfully refusing to enforce the law? And why is it with Kyle Hartman, this man who I've told multiple times, leave me alone. I do not want contact. Stay out of my life. You guys all know about it. I know this
A
whole
lot.
department
I-
knows it because I report it all the time, especially
I
for
might be able to find this other guy on Facebook. Hold
the
on.
last 2, almost 3 years, haven't I? So why is it this man continuously gets away with cyber harassment and cyber stalking? I had a protective order against him. You guys are aware of that. Nobody did a thing. And yet this department recently, as of Officer Shaddy, decides to violate my 14th and 4th
Oh my
and
God, not
1st
only did I
Amendment
find him, I
rights
have a
by
mutual
attempting
friend.
to arrest
Holy
me
shit.
for cyber harassment. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but
I'm not gonna show him
2B5,
because I
the
have a mutual
felony that
friend.
you guys are trying to charge me with under cyber harassment, the verbiage is clear. There must be a protective order. A restraining order is not a protection order. I had a protection order against Mr. Hartman, didn't I? 22-2018029. That's an actual protection order. He violated it multiple times. I've got the proof right here.
I know someone that knows.
Still on my phone.
I know someone that knows the dude that this guy is mad at for fucking his baby mama.
I've reported this proof to you guys multiple times. Oh, and don't worry, it's still recording everything I say and everything I show you guys. So my phone's still catching everything, even though I'm going through and pulling up these photos for you guys. Yeah, right here. Look at this. September 26, 2022. I got my order against him August 30th, right? So here's the stay. You can see I posted this picture. Just generalizing it, right? September 26th.
Yeah, he had a video of them ding dong ditching it.
Notice the time difference, 6 hours.
Enjoy brain dead.
To all of a sudden 4 hours. Indirect response. Clear indirect response. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but protection orders prohibit another party from stalking.
I'm sorry, is this already something you already documented?
I've already shared this evidence with you guys, so why has nothing been done?
I don't know.
That's probable cause right there. Look at this. Family is so important to her. If there's a reason she left, you weren't family and not her fault. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but didn't this same department arrest me for using the word you, claiming third party when it came to Kira?
I'm not familiar with the cases.
Oh, you're familiar with Kira, though.
I know Kira,
you're familiar well aware of what happened. So you're well aware that I was arrested for third party because I used the word you and her.
I wasn't aware of that. No.
You were aware of that.
I wasn't.
I explained it.
I bet you if I spent 45 minutes looking, I could find this guy and like call him.
To you multiple times. You can't claim ignorance now, especially when it is explained to you in the past. Because I told you about it the day I asked you to file a restraint or file charges against Kira for her false abusive system and false...
I could be absolutely wrong and be correcting wrong dots, but I think I know who this woman is also.
Reporting, didn't I? Which you still failed to do, didn't you? And instead you came to serve me with a anti-harassment order, didn't you?
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, you think I forgot about it? I still remember perfectly clear.
You think I forgot about
what was
it?
said. I still even have a copy of you on my Ring doorbell cam, showing up to my camera with a fucking order in hand, lying to me, telling me it's not an order when I...
It's my long weekend. Maybe I'll spend my weekend doing that.
can see it clear as day. Sorry, ignorance is no excuse for the law. And yeah, your job may give you permission to lie in certain time frames, but you can't lie when it's clear as fucking day and you've been called out on it. Because the moment I have you on video with proof and you try to lie to that, imagine lying to a judge in court. What's that going to do to you? So why is it that he can commit cyber stalking, cyber harassment, third-party harassment?
So, Mr. Coates, I know a big part of this is what's happened historically at this point. Right.
Ignorance is no excuse for the law, is it?
But hear me out. So I provided you the information to our sergeant to call him and go up the chain of command. Sounds like maybe you've spoken
So
with
what
Lieutenant Green.
what is being done then? I want to know what is being done.
That's not our. That's not.
Obviously, if your
Patrol's
guys'
level.
higher ups aren't wanting to do anything, I have to talk with anybody I can. And the more I push, the more something's likely going to get done, right? No, but if I push the patrol officers, their sergeants will eventually be forced to do something, right?
Well, that's why I provided you that number from our sergeant. He's tied up right now.
I'm sorry, but
he can't come here right now.
so there's no sergeant, no lieutenant, not even the chief.
The sergeant's on.
You guys don't
He's
have
just tied up.
captains.
He's
You
tied
guys
up
don't
on
have
the street.
corporals. None of that.
So
Oh
you
yeah,
can
you guys are
call-
little small town
Leave him a
ops.
message, right? If you're concerned about the way that the department is handling things, there's other avenues you can go through. You
Well,
can report it federally,
I'm just
you can
curious.
report it to
I'm just curious. Do you guys
the Attorney
remember what it
General's
was that
office.
you took the day you decided to put that badge on? A certain oath, right? To protect the people, serve and protect the people, protect our constitutional rights.
Are going, what can we do right now for you? 'Cause the
Why
sergeant knows you're
are
here.
my constitutional rights being violated by your higher ups?
We don't have
Why
to
is
do that.
nothing being
We're not
done?
involved in those conversations.
You have been. You
I've
have.
only ever been to the courthouse one time, and that was to go sit and wait to see if I would be selected for a jury, and I was not selected, and that's the only time I've ever gone.
Haven't, but you have been. You've been part of these reports. You've been part of these
I've been part of the
cases.
start of it, but after that,
I've
I have
made
no
several
connections.
reports to you.
Yeah, and I followed through with them. I've conversed with
If
them.
I was selected, it would not have even been a fun case. It was not to decide if anyone was guilty or not. It was to decide if somebody was mentally competent enough to stand trial.
So,
I've taken your time.
okay, so let me put it to you this way. Do you guys know flagging people in your system? Those little flags you put in for dispatch
We've
saying
talked about this
concealed
before, right?
permits and
Yeah.
two-person detail. You guys do realize that, let's see, when you guys go through illegal means to place those flags, it puts your guys' department at risk for a federal lawsuit?
if that's the route you want to go.
So
then-
you are aware of the fact that there was a time where I was
Mr. Coates,
unlawfully
so it sounds
pulled
as though you-
over.
It sounds as though you know.
I was
the
unlawfully pulled
course
over
of
and you guys
both the
have me
civil action
flagged
and
for
criminal action.
scanner and you guys want to claim it's for officer
Coates,
safety.
Listen,
So I had a scanner
We can't
because
do-
I saw you
we
guys
can't
doing
do-
something and I was curious.
Mr.
I was
Coates.
being nosy. So how's that officer safety
Hear
if
me
I'm
out.
wondering what's
Hear me
going on
out
in the
for a second.
community?
Hear me out for a second.
What about my safety,
me out.
officer?
As patrol, we can't handle these situations. If you're concerned about the way that the department's handling things, it sounds like you're already well aware of the avenues.
It sounds like
can
you just
discuss.
want me to get out of
Okay.
here because you guys are willfully
Well, we have
refusing
other
to
things
enforce
that
the
we have to
actual
go do
law.
right now, okay? We
So
have
get
other
me
things we have
somebody
to go
here
do.
who can answer these questions for me,
Make the
as
phone-
you have a duty
Make
to
the phone
do.
call that we
I don't
provided.
have to make a
It
phone
was so
call.
funny too because this guy you could tell was like actively trying to act like he was crazy. Like he started yelling about how him and Bezos were gonna go on a rocket ship to the fucking moon to get Starbucks with a Martian.
I'm here in
Then
person.
don't
What's
make
up?
the phone
Did
call,
you
but
want
there's
these?
nothing we can do right now for you. So if you want to make the phone call, that's up to you. Okay?
So let
But
me ask
make
you
the phone
something.
call, leave the message. The Sarge will get a hold
Pick
of
up
you.
the phone and say you want to speak to Sergeant Thompson. Okay.
They
It
dispatch
will
will
go to
not
us.
dispatch will not put me through to a sergeant. They'll put me through to the only officers who are available,
You can
including
absolutely-
the current lead
you can-
officer.
I'm not. There's no lead officer today. I'm not in that.
Who
role
is the
today.
sergeant on duty today?
Sergeant Thompson. He's the one on duty. He was on a
Who's the
call.
lieutenant on duty today?
Lieutenant's in training today, so he's not on today.
What about the chief?
Chief is on leave.
Chief
For a
should have been
personal
in
reason.
today.
This guy,
He's on leave.
very possible.
So let me ask you guys something,
Not in this video.
just opinion wise, before I let you go here. Probably 3 weeks ago, the brand new chief, Donovan is his name, or what's his name? Chief what?
Peter Donovan is the mayor.
Okay. Well,
Chrisman is the chief.
Chrisman and the mayor were both standing right here, in fact, just behind where you were. In fact, Cohen was standing right behind them.
Okay.
They said they wanted to reduce the amount of crimes going on in here, in this town, right? So in your guys' professional opinions as law enforcement officers sworn to the Constitution, Is it what is it really taking criminals off the streets if you guys and the prosecutor are willfully refusing to enforce laws when reported, even when you have more than enough probable cause, and then instead choose to violate citizens' rights instead when you lack probable cause?
Then that's your opinion.
Well, let's see. 4 count. No, let's see. Because I was charged with cyber harassment under 2B5, which verbiage is clear. It requires a protection order. Last I checked, there's no protection order. Commissioner Crandall made that perfectly clear. I'm asking for your opinion on the hypocrisy.
If there's probable cause, then we will arrest Dylan.
So what probable cause did Shaddy have for my arrest?
I don't know. That's the thing. You're talking to the wrong officers. We are not involved in this case.
Well, it's this department, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but my 6th Amendment allows me to question and confront my accusers. And this department is accusing me of violating cyber harassment under Section 2B5.
It's the state that accuses
No,
the
the
department. So
the PD makes the arrest, the PD sends the charges off to the prosecutor, and then the prosecutor decides
I'm
whether
looking
to
at other
charge.
things in the background.
So in other words, because you guys arrested and charged me, you guys are my accusers
mutual, I'm
because
not too
you
concerned
guys
about.
are the ones that supposedly have the probable cause and are making the claims of cyber harassment. So under 2B5 of the cyber harassment statute, which makes the verbiage clear, it requires a protection order.
Dylan,
What statute did I violate in that case? And as for 4 counts of violation of a no contact order, what no contact order is there currently?
His Facebook, which would make sense that he didn't have.
So is anybody going to take a report on Officer Shaddy finally?
I'm looking on my alt and not my real one. I'm sure if I put my real one on there, he would add me.
I've already asked Thompson,
don't
what's
want
he
to do
done
that.
so far? He hasn't done anything.
give him a call again. That's all you can do right now.
We're not going to do this disrespectfully, but we do need to go.
I think you're only just trying to dodge the questions because I'm out here in public and confronting you guys with facts, and you guys don't want to do anything because you know it makes you look bad.
Not even wife.
And
That's
past,
girlfriend.
you already know you're looking bad because I can already see that guilty look on your face. So help me, make the arrests. Go make the arrests. I already have. Go make the arrests. See what I mean? Willful refusal. Hey, ladies, you know that's a gross misdemeanor right there, right? Willful refusal to enforce the law when imposed by any public official is a gross misdemeanor under 9A.
So I'm creating this video in lieu of Autism Awareness Month. Many of my followers, subscribers, viewers, etc. don't know this, but I do have autism. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome.
I never met Swampy, unfortunately. I hear he was a good man.
It is a neurological disorder that affects the spinal cord and the nervous system.
I came right after he disappeared.
And basically the brain and all that, right? So because it's Autism Awareness Month, I want to share a little bit about what I'm currently going through. Now, I have posted videos about this subject before.
What up, Gut?
And
we're autistic.
I have a whole playlist dedicated to it. For those who don't know, I grow carnivorous plants. I live in Washington State currently in Skagit County, which is about an hour's drive north of Seattle. I longboard. I have 0 local friends.
This is the same guy, yes.
I do have 1 child, a son, who I do not currently see. The reason I do not currently get to see my son is because the mother, my ex, decided to alienate me from his life and basically keep me from him, or keep him from me. I don't know why she chose to do what she did.
Maybe it was a good thing, so he couldn't make me cry.
Is the fact that she asked me a simple question. What would you do if we broke up? I told her I didn't want to think about it. I told her I didn't even want to talk about a subject like that unless, she was actually thinking about breaking up, in which case I would want to communicate with her as to why. It was just a question, she claims, but, I gave her the answer. She got upset. Then it turns out she told me that, hey, I've been talking to this other guy for, the entire time you and I were together, and I fell in love with him. And yeah, within a week of breaking up with me, she's already dating him. Within a month, they call it official. Within 2 months, she's pregnant with his kid, and within 3 months, they're married.
Fuck Kyle.
Didn't say much to anybody. I tried working with her for the benefit of our kid. I tried being civil. I tried the kill him with kindness, all that stuff. But unfortunately, all she did was take advantage of my disability in order to manipulate a reaction, abuse me mentally and via domestic violence by the use of our child, and alienate me from my son's life, causing my relationship with him to basically be now destroyed. Now, I did try to file with my local police and file for custodial interference charges through them under RCW 9A40060 under paragraph 3, which states if there's no lawful order and a parent with intent deprives the other parent to access from the child for a protracted or permanent period, it's a Class C felony. I showed them the proof. I showed them the text messages where she specifically states that, until stuff gets settled in court, I'm not allowed to see my son, basically. There was no court order at the time. She kept him from me for a month and a half, initially. All police wanted to do was tell me, go to court. You got to get a parenting plan. We can't do anything unless there's a court order. Go to court. The law says otherwise, but okay. I did what they said. I went to court. Court ordered her verbally for months. Let him see his son. Let him see his son. Let him see his son. I go back to the PD, report it. They say, well, what did the court say? They told her to let me see my son. Is she? Have you tried asking her? Mm-hmm. Well, have you tried going back to court? Again, what does the law say? If there's no court order and it's still going on, it's a felony. Why won't you do your job and arrest her? This is clear DV, etc., right? It's not a crime. It's your lawful right to tell you to go to court.
I just sent this man a friend request on Facebook, and I'm going to see if I can't interview him this weekend.
Wow. Okay. So for months, I continuously tell the court this. For months, the court continuously tells me, go to the PD. And then finally, the PD says, well, we need some form of written order that says you have time with your child.
It's an excuse to test out my new video
finally get
camera.
a visitation schedule. Apparently still not enough under State versus VLIS. But again, that would fall back under paragraph 3 if there's no lawful order.
Legal books. Trains and legal books. I'll offer him more Venus flytraps and some legal books in exchange for an interview. He grows carnivorous plants.
The
if you
crappy
didn't
part
know.
is, I still go to court, and all she does is say, "Oh well, I'm scared because he's calling me names."
Quite honestly, I'm more interested in the carnivorous plants than his little custody battle here, but...
Your Honor, here's evidence of her calling me names all the time. And you know what? I'm also autistic. Here's my disability benefit award letter. Here's proof of disabilities. What more do you need? I'm protected under 74.34.020. She's not disabled. She is not under that protection. Yet she can sit there and call me names. I can ask for a vulnerable adult protection order and be denied because name calling, even though it is protected under that RCW, is not sufficient evidence. Or
I guess that's not the right thing. Hold on.
warrant for any kind of protection order or restraining order. Your Honor, he called me a narcissistic bee. We'll give you an order because that's good enough to cause you to fear for your life. And they want to sit there and say it's not a women's state? I have been trying for 3 years. The only order in place is an amended restraining order.
Oh, is this just a time lapse?
Ah, oh my gosh, they're finally here. They just got here. I just popped the top. As you can see, I haven't even unwrapped these guys yet. But guys. New plants. New plants. I am stoked. Oh, Calcarn. You guys are absolutely awesome. You included a heat pack without needing to. I didn't even pay the extra for it, guys. Guys, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you. It literally only took 2 days for these to get here. It's not. My outdoor bog is coming out of dormancy right now, guys. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for that. All right, guys, let's get these unwrapped here. I'm excited for this. All right, 1 second. I gotta shift my camera here. Okay. I am excited for a couple of these because I have never gotten these before, and I know the perfect spot for a couple of these, and I know for a fact they'll do well. And yeah, especially here in my climate during the winter, they will absolutely thrive where I want to put them. And I think I just kind of gave it away with me saying that right there. We have number 1, Drosera rupicola. And let's go ahead and take a look at that little guy right there. Nice, lovely little tuberous. Hey, I'm recording a video, sorry. You're good, just... Okay. Number 2, we got here... Sorry guys, maybe this guy for my apartment is here working on stuff. Number 2 is our second tuberous Drosera. It clearly does not prohibit contact. It does not prohibit communication. She has admitted in court multiple times I have never threatened her. She has admitted in court multiple times that I have never ever made her actually feel threatened.
I just shared the playlist for that.
And she has also stated multiple times in court that she has only asked for the order because she wants the name calling to stop. But the court turns around and says, if name calling is not sufficient enough for me to get an order, but grant her one, but yet she admits that's the only reason she obtains it. There is no governmental interest. That's a clear free speech violation. First Amendment right violation right there. But they're not being biased, right? And even though I said I have autism, Your Honor, and even though, oh, we understand you have autism, we understand there are times you cannot control your behavior. It's, Mr. Coates, if you can't do this, we're going to have you arrested for contempt. Mr. Coates, if you can't do that, we'll have you arrested for contempt. But you understand I have autism, right? And they sit there and wonder why I constantly act the way I do. I'm fucking scared.
I'm sure that the chick that was with him either was being very strategic with their relationship or has an I can fix him complex, one of the two.
Because I'm doing everything I've been fucking asked to do. And apparently it's still not good enough. She's out there committing a felony. Her fucking husband cyber stalks me, cyber harasses me constantly, even still to this day. But no, they won't arrest him for cyber harassment. It's not a crime. But because of my tone, because of my swearing, free speech, freedom of expression, First Amendment, I'm aggressive, I'm a threat, I'm too hostile, I'm disorderly. Because I can't control my tone, because of autism, because I'm using words as defined by modern terminology, because I understand the English language, because of autism. Funny how I can do my research into the laws that they're supposed to enforce, but aren't, while they violate my ADA rights and constitutional rights. And state law. But they want to sit there and claim that I'm a threat and all this other shit. And I've practically not seen my son in 3 years because at this point, I don't want to. I'm too scared to have him here anymore. And now they're threatening to send me off to freaking Northern as well, or freaking Western State, I don't know which, just to have me freaking evaluated. A form of fucking kidnapping, because I've already stated no to the competency evaluation. They only want to get that for whatever reason, to help plea me for insanity, because otherwise apparently my case is going to trial. Why is it going to trial? What law did I fucking violate? There's not a no contact order, and yet they're charging me with 4 counts of violation of a no contact order.
I think there may have been a no contact
Commissioner
order.
Crandall, and I have the freaking audio recording, stated it's not a civil protection order, it's a restraining order, and there's a big difference. Nowhere on that order does it say no contact. So why am I being charged for violation of a no contact order?
A restraining order is a no contact order.
And on top of that, oh, he's committing felony cyber harassment. Didn't you say it wasn't a crime when it was being done against me, against an actual freaking protection order? But yet they want me to be sent off, kidnapped, against my fucking will. Against evidence that I've actually submitted to the court multiple times over. Against evidence that I've turned into the PD multiple times over.
Actually, never mind.
So my Fourth Amendment, First Amendment, 14th Amendment, none of that apply. I don't get due process. I don't get the right to speak. You just get to accuse me of whatever, kidnap me and do what you fucking will? I'm... Put yourself in my position, people. What would you do if one day your significant other just turned around, asked you a question, didn't like the answer, so they turned around and took the kids and left and admitted they were...
That's not what happened. She was asking him what he would do if they broke up as a preparation to being like, hey, I'm fucking somebody else. She didn't just decide to start seeing this other dude because she didn't like the answer to his question, or to the question.
They were basically cheating on you behind you the entire time. And then turn around and took advantage of your disability to make you appear as a threat because of a communication disorder. Kidnapping your son, committing the crime of perjury, false reporting to an officer, etc., cyber harassment, third-party communication, third-party stalking, etc., against court orders you have against them. But rather than helping, defend you and doing their jobs, they instead charge you for those crimes as if you're committing them, when you're trying to actually show that you're not, that you're the victim to it. And then they sit there and call you basically crazy and paranoid and say, we're going to send you off. We don't basically care about your rights, but we care and we're so empathetic, right? People want to sit there and say, it is easy for those of us with autism. It is anything but. Justice systems do not fucking care. I have tried. I have gone through attorneys left and fucking right. I've shown them the fucking evidence. They don't even care. They aren't defending us. RCW 71.05.040. You cannot legally send me off for evaluation or hold me for evaluation due to my disability alone. You want to quote 10.77? Scroll to the bottom. Look at notes. Mental disabilities. Mental illnesses. Guess what autism falls under? 74.34.020, paragraph 21, part C. Click the sub RCW. Links to another 71A RCW, which, if you read paragraph 6,
what's one of my hidden autistic traits? Check this out. Stitch. My name Stitch.
Stitch, then. If it wasn't for Stitch.
Does Stitch have to get on the ship? Can Stitch say goodbye?
Yes.
Thank you.
Who are you?
This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good.
I see. I see.
All right, guys, so check this out. This is the arrest without warrant RCW, RCW 10.31.100. Now, pay attention to this. Section 2A covers the act of arrest without warrant when it comes to very specific orders. But I want you to pay attention to what this officer says. Hang on. Look.
I was just live with Victor for a little bit. I wasn't on sit too long. I thought I was going to stay on all night. I was waiting for it because he does. Hey, what's up, Mikey? I'm not going to be on sit too long. I just want to come in here a little bit. Welcome into people.
I'm Mikey, yo.
We're going to be nice on here, not bully people today. Might go to the washroom and then get to bed here soon. Oh, I should have waited until tomorrow to drink this.
What's up?
Do you want me to grab your plate?
Yes, please. Thank you.
The hair looks good today. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate the compliment. I don't know how it looks good. It's kind of messy. Oh, God, I'm hurting. I'll be right back, group. Thanks for the 1 like. I appreciate it. Andy says, hey. Oh, okay. Tell Andy I said hi.
Oh, she doesn't hate you,
Big or
Andy.
small, we're not doing that, dude. Be
Big or
nice.
small. She likes Mikey.
He says he misses you. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. Hey, DA, what's up?
She's not doing it,
Hey,
Andy.
Sarah, what's up? Here, I'll make
She's
you a
not
mod.
doing it.
There you go. Thanks for the emoji. You
I
and
thought
Victor?
she made me a mod. That's why I put the emoji.
You and Victor snore at the same time? Oh, we did? Oh, I didn't know that.
She must have made
I did
Skilla
not say you were
Rose
an
a
asshole. Please
mod.
don't say that on here. Yeah, we probably do, DA.
Wow, she's a lot less talkative in this one.
I'm not asking anybody on a date right now. I'm not dating nobody right now.
Oh, it wasn't even typing. Fuck off.
Well, that was short, and then you yelled and cursed. I didn't mean to curse on his live, but I was upset. I was very stressed.
If I can fucking spell.
No, you're not sorry. Don't call me, ma'am. Can I take you out to Waffle? No, you're not taking me out to Waffle House. Please stop with this crap.
Why not? I want to take her to a Waffle House.
Why not? Because I don't want you to. Doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself.
I don't know if she's actually muted or being quiet.
Yes, I know I'm muted. I'm doing something.
She's about as temperamental as Leon, it seems. I haven't interacted with her a whole lot until today because
Yeah.
Mr. Kaufman needed me to say hello for him. Apparently. Bina said he had a new person to watch, but
He just keeps going. Yeah.
never responded when I messaged
Hey,
him.
I have a seat. I have a seat. You guys want him up? What's going on with this guy? These guys trying to just fight this guy even more. Hey, I'm following my shirt. Yeah, let's go. I go when I want to go. We're gonna go right now.
Motel Holiday Inn.
Hey, No, I have a jacket. Hey, stop pushing me, man. Hey, stop pushing me. Pushing me, bro. Stop. Hey, man. Hey, I have a jacket. Y'all. Well, then chill out.
I hit her with some earlier, but she said no.
Are you arresting me? No, if you leave, you're good to go. I want my.
What's up?
Y'all. Read my rights. Where's my rights, man? Hey, where's my rights, man? I've been arrested, man. Hey, where's my rights? I want my jacket. Yeah, you know I got my jacket.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
What brand is your jacket so I can go find it?
It's a flannel, man. It's a whitetail. It's a whitetail jacket, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go look.
Y'all, place, I'll never come back here again.
If you keep acting foolish, you're gonna get in more trouble. If you calm down, you might go home tonight. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna sue.
I'm gonna
sue. Where's my right?
We're not asking you any questions, man.
It's on camera. Y'all suck so bad. Hey, what's my charge? You arrested me?
We're figuring that out right now.
What's my, you figure it out.
As of right now, disorderly conduct. If they want to pursue charges, you're going to go in for disorderly conduct. All right, take a seat.
Have a seat. Put your leg in. I'm trying, mother. What's your badge number?
Put your leg in.
Hey, are you taking me? Are you taking? You're taking. What's the charge? What's the charge?
Put your head in.
What's the charge? Who said trespassing? And assault on us. No, I didn't. You get fired.
Also, they want to pursue for the trespassing.
Hey, what's your name? Or else you will be going to jail.
What's your name? Fuck you.
What's your name? I ain't telling you.
You guys want to pursue charges for trespassing?
He's not the one that wouldn't leave. I don't know what his problem was. He was cool like 15, 20 minutes ago.
I guess in to see maybe if the guy that we were dealing with, I figured that's why they were here.
Yeah, that is
why. We just walked into that, all four of us.
Yeah. Someone in there was saying he was trying to fight one of the guys.
He had his shirt off and everything. He was
ready to go.
I'm planning on releasing you if they don't want to pursue charges. So what's your name? Yeah. All right. I'll book you under John Doe. That's my lawyer.
Here's the thing: if he goes and gets in a car, what would I need to tell you for you guys to take him to the trunk tank? That's probably where his ass needs to go.
So we don't have a drunk tank, so it'd be like he would have to get charged.
Charges.
Yeah.
I gotta get back inside.
Is he talking at all?
Nah, he won't tell me to say it. I already explained him.
Okay. So we have a concealing and you want to pursue for disorderly conduct?
That's fine.
Because he was trying to, yeah, he was trying to
take his shirt off.
All right, we'll get him out of here. Appreciate
you guys have a good night.
Yep, thank you. Hey,
Some places are too small to have a drunk tank.
are you gonna give us your name?
You! I haven't done anything wrong! You! Stop talking to me! I haven't hit nobody!
Get out!
I haven't done nothing wrong! You all! Take these cuffs off me!
so you're under arrest. For what? I told you. Concealing identity and disorderly conduct. That's not a law. That's not a law. Yo, I'm saying seriously, I make more money than y'all motherfuckers do. And I'm gonna sue you motherfuckers. Hey, get in. I don't rap if you guys want one. Stop pushing me. Read my rights. We're not. Read my rights. We don't have to. Where's my rights? You committed the offense in our presence. Yeah. If I have not been right, no rights, I don't have to sit down. You only have 3 0 rights if you're asking. Hey, sit down. Officer. Sit down. You're charging me for resisting? If you don't listen. On what charge are you charging me for? Resisting. You guys know that you're going to be fired, right? You guys know I make more money. All right. I can't help it. I can't do it.
I can't help it.
You just did it. You're fine. Yeah. There you go. Oh my God! You heard me! You heard me!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! He sounds like he doesn't even believe his own screams.
Yeah. What's your name? Rivera? I'm Officer Rivera. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Gomez. Rivera. Oh, it sounds like a racist thing, right? I'm white, and y'all are Mexican, huh?
Oh my God!
Yeah. What? You think you're a big man because you stand behind? No, I just want my camera to record how you're acting. All right. Cool. You guys good with this? Yeah, we're good. Thank you. What am I arrested for? What's that charge? You have this charge. Hey, need my rights. I need rights.
I need rights.
You take these handcuffs off. They hurt. Sit up straight. It's up to you. I don't know if you're the one that arrested that dude. Yeah. I didn't do anything. Yeah. That was crazy, dude. Yeah. I thought I knew him from softball. I was like, what's up? He's like, who the f*** are you? And he pushed me. And he just pushed me, and then so I pushed him back. Trying to fight you? Yeah. You didn't watch the cameras, bro. No, I saw. Broke my jacket, like held on to this. I'm not gonna press charges. I'm not gonna be an idiot.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that was just out of control. Yeah, I just thought I knew him. I was like, "What's up?" He was still acting a fool in there, so just. All right. Cool, man. There's cameras and everything. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Cortez. I can't breathe. Please help me. Why do you keep throwing yourself on the floor? Please help me. I can't. Please, what's my charge? I can't sit back here. What's my charge?
Disorderly conduct, concealing identity, and assault.
You have my identity. You have my driver's license. You can't charge me for that. I haven't done nothing wrong. Sit down. Sit up straight, though, so you don't fall over. Hey, sit down. Hey. I can't. Read my rights. Miranda. Hey, this is too tight. What are you charging me for?
You have 3 charges.
All right, cool.
You gonna listen?
Nope.
No.
Hey, I got a lawyer. All right. Loosen up. You can loosen up. Yeah, what's the charge? Huh? I already told you. You arrested me because I'm white. I didn't do nothing wrong. Not a thing. What? What's the charge? Hey, what's the charge? We told you like 5 times. No, you didn't. Tell me no charge. What's the charge? Okay.
Tell me your name and date of birth, please.
No. What's the charge?
We told you already.
No, you did not tell me the charge. Keep your voice down, bro. No, f you. I'm talking loud when I want to. What's the charge?
Concealing identity, assaulting a peace officer.
You have my identity. You have my driver's license.
And disorderly conduct.
Yeah, that'll stand up real well in court. I did nothing wrong. Stop yelling at her. I will talk as loud as I want. You hear me? Don't you? I didn't do nothing wrong.
They already
told you they're charged. They don't have to be repeating themselves all that time and telling you what's up. They're just going to do medical staff. Just let them check you out real quick.
No comment. Talk to my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer.
Can I take your vitals?
Nope.
Can I ask you one?
No. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Really? Come on now.
Sit up. Sit up.
Ow!
Sit up.
Ow! I didn't do nothing wrong! I didn't do nothing.
Come on, sit up. Be an adult, man. Sit
No.
up.
Y'all fucking want to be these pieces. All right, cool.
Hey,
I didn't do nothing wrong. Hey, this is on camera. Yeah, walk away.
Hey.
Yeah, get your bags out of the way.
Come on.
Make it easy on yourself to stand up. I can't walk. I'm disabled veteran.
Just make me look that way, dude. All right, but since you're refusing to, we're gonna put you in a wrap system, wrap you up like a burrito.
I'm a disabled veteran. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Look, dude. Here, let me be real with you, right? Thank you for your service. Thank you for what you did, all right?
Thank you. I didn't do nothing wrong.
All right. Well, all right. Down this. Cool. Lay you down.
I'm a wounded veteran in my shoulder.
Hello, everyone. She will be back shortly. She's using the restroom, and it is
This
taking
is how
a longer
disabled veterans get treated for no reason.
I kind of held out.
I can't feel my hands. You guys are fucking abusing me. You piece of shit.
He's pushing his.
You, I'm not pushing.
Sit up, okay?
I'm sitting up.
Don't throw yourself down.
Then I'm by myself, huh? Close the door. I can't wait. They should take somebody else. Because you're a racist piece.
No, I'm not. But okay.
You think you're cool, huh?
I don't.
You ran me up.
I really don't. You're making this harder than it needs to be.
You. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm making it as easy as I can. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, or they refused. Yeah, because he didn't want to let the doctor check him or the nurse. Sit up. He was yelling like 30 seconds ago. Was he? Yeah, now he's out. Mm-hmm.
Ow! Ow!
Are you guys talking to my man behind my back? I will fight you, YouTube.
Ow! Please! Help me! Help me! Please! I didn't do nothing! Ow! Please listen to me. I didn't feel nothing. Come on, officer. Nothing. I have not been violent. Officer.
I'll check your cuffs. Do you want me to check your cuffs?
Yes.
Sit up and roll that way.
Can you roll? Really?
Well, that's a serious question. I can fit a full finger. They're gauged properly.
No.
Sorry, they're not meant to be comfy.
What for what charge?
Yeah, I'm sure they already told you.
No, they didn't.
I told you like 10 times.
I want the supervisor. I want your supervisor. Supervisor.
Where do you guys go with? Sorely concealing and assaulting.
Oh, wow.
Well, those are charges.
When they put you in the wrap,
slavery,
so
abuse,
he's in the wrap
power.
right now. They have to put you in a helmet because you can't use your arms to support yourself. They put you in this kind of like an almost 90-degree sitting upright position with your hands handcuffed behind you, and you can't really stop yourself from falling over. So they, in order to cover their own asses, put a special ed helmet on you.
Or I didn't do nothing wrong. What? Yeah. Yeah, I got your badge. And treat me like this. Oh, listen to what? You arrested me right out the bat. There was no talking. I didn't even get the trying to explain myself. You.
What's your name?
No.
I wasn't there.
Where's your, I want your sergeant. I want your supervisor right now.
Hey, there's sick people here, dude. So can you chill out? It's like
No.
1 a.m.
I want the supervisor.
You're acting like this at 2:30 in the morning in an ER.
I'm being charged for doing nothing wrong.
You could be mad at
I didn't do nothing.
Hey, sir, you can be mad at us all you want.
Take me to jail. Put me in the hospital. I didn't do nothing wrong. Hey, I got your ass. Yeah. You're trying to give me a guilt trip? Yeah. I'm strapped up? Yeah, you too. I didn't do nothing wrong. Cortez, Aguirre, and Rivera. Yep. All three. You ain't gonna have a job after this. You know that, right?
Oh, okay.
Hey, turn your camera on.
It is on.
All right, good.
It's been on.
I know my rights. I know my rights. I know my rights. And I'm being arrested.
There's kids in here sick. All right. You might not care about us, but at least have a little special them.
Oh yeah, I care about kids.
Yeah, you have a new queen.
How you doing?
You want to be seen for anything today? Did you want to be seen for anything? I plead the fifth. Talk to my lawyer. Like ties. I can't feel my hands. These officers are abusing me. You can check me out. Officer, arresting officer. What's the charge? Yeah, because you're not man enough to say it on camera, huh?
We've said it like 10 times on camera.
You know I'm gonna sue you. You know that, right? I didn't do nothing. It hurts. It hurts. Please help me. I'm a disabled veteran. I didn't do anything. They're taking me out of the hospital. Hey! Help me!
My thing isn't showing that she's still streaming.
Ow! Ow! Holy shit! Oh my god! This hurts. Straight up use of power.
As long as you don't move, that's the best position.
Yeah,
I'm most comfortable. You got the paperwork? Yeah,
All right. And this is why police officers definitely need raises. Well, today, guys, police are responding to a bar, and this is one call that is always difficult. And to be honest, every time that I received that radio call of a disturbance at a bar, I knew to expect the unexpected. Just think about it. You have different types of people with different personalities, and then we have alcohol. What's the worst that could happen? And this is why when police arrive, they have to have a clear strategy and a calm demeanor. So today, the Las Cruces police are met by one of the bouncers, and they're told that a male who's already been kicked out is back inside. So knowing this, officers are aware that they're probably going to have to deal with someone who, one, might be hostile, and two, is probably drunk. And this is why, as a cop, you need those positive traits in your personality, because aggressive versus aggressive probably will not work. And when these officers approach, they're calm, and they're not aggressive when they make contact with one of the patrons, and that's a good thing. Now, the bouncers do step in and try to deal with this guy, and I do respect this because on most occasions, people disappear when the men in blue show up. And at this point, the bouncer starts to nicely walk him out, like that teaching scene from Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse movie, but the patron is still beginning to get aggressive. So now the officers do step in and take the male outside, and they do cuff him, but that doesn't stop him from arguing with the officers about his rights and with the bouncers about his jacket. And keep in mind that he was only detained at the moment